SnipingisFun here, and this time I'm going to be showing you guys my Nintendo Gamecube video game collection. Starting off with WrestleMania 19. I have to admit, this was a really fun game. It was a huge improvement over WrestleMania 18. Probably not my favorite, GameCube wrestling game, but it actually was quite fun, and I still find it fun to play every now and then, although I haven't played it in a while. But, it was a fun game, actually. Resident Evil 1. I've only beat this game once, and it was like 2 years ago. And I got it, and it took me like 2 years to beat it, because I really didn't even play it much until like 2 years ago. I've had it for like a year, and a year and a half or so, and I didn't really beat it because I didn't play it much, but once I gave it more time to use the computer to help me a little bit, I actually was able to beat the game a little bit with Jill. Okay, Day of Reckoning 2. It was a good wrestling game. I think number 1, Day of Reckoning 1 was still better, but this game actually was quite fun. The Legend of Zelda Master Quest disc. The bad thing about this is I really don't know where the game went. It disappeared on me, but I still have the case though. You can't really see it. Resident Evil 2. There you go. It's not the case. The case I got from GameStop. No picture on it. Madden 2007. Yeah, it was okay game. Probably not my favorite Madden game, even though I'm not really much of a Madden fan anyways. NFL Street. I think it's a fun game. I like the more arcade sports games than the real ones, and I think this is a little bit better than the Madden series. Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. I have to play this game again. I beat it, I don't know how long ago, but I did beat it. I think it was the easiest difficulty. Maybe it was the one above, I don't know. But it was a fun game, and I actually do think this game is actually quite fun. The first Day of Reckoning, in my opinion, is the better of the 2 Day of Reckoning games, in my opinion. I did like WrestleMania 19, I did like Day of Reckoning 2, but I think this was my favorite GameCube wrestling game. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. I haven't played this game much yet. I don't know why. I only played it like once or twice. I still need to play this game more. Haven't played it really much lately. Sonic Mega Collection. This game's quite fun. It has really fun Sonic games. The best Sonic games out there, I think. The Sonic games now. I never was a big Sonic fan, but I think these games were the best in the series, though. Timesplitters II, an awesome first-person shooter series. In my opinion, it's probably my favorite first-person shooter genre of all time, probably. I really like playing this game. I played a lot with my friends over at my friend and his family, like his brothers and all that, over at his house, and I played it with my cousins a little bit and everything, at least one of them. And I actually think this series actually is quite fun. In my opinion, the best first-person shooter series I think out there. And I'm hoping for when number 4 comes out for the Wii, because it is. I've heard it's coming out. It's coming out for all 3 systems, and I'm waiting for that. The Herbs Sims in the City. Not a normal Sims game, but it actually is quite fun though. I actually did enjoy it a lot. It was pretty fun. It was probably one of my favorite console Sims besides the original, which was kind of fun. And I liked Busting Out 2 as well. Sims 2 though on the consoles wasn't really that good though. I don't think. FIFA Soccer 2002. Another game I have that I really haven't played much yet. I played like once or twice. I haven't played it in a while. I found it cheap for like $2-3 at Circuit City, I think it was. And I haven't played it much yet, but I will get around to it eventually. From what I played it, and it's okay. Spyro the Dragon: The Hero's Tale. I have played some of this game. I haven't played a lot of it though. I haven't played as much as like the original 3 Spyro the Dragon games on PlayStation 1 or anything, and it isn't as good as them. But and even though I haven't played it much, it's a pretty decent game. I haven't beat it yet. I'll get around to it eventually. Def Jam: Fight for New York. This game and the first one, Def Jam Vendetta, were a pretty good game series. Whatever one's out for PS3 360 now. Yeah, I don't have those systems. I haven't played that game, but But I don't know. That game just doesn't look as good though. I mean, it just looks like they really messed up the one, whatever the new one is now that's out for PS3 360, been out for like a year or so. This one and the original were the best games in the series. No doubt about it. Resident Evil 0. Still haven't beat this game yet, but it's pretty fun where I'm at. It's pretty fun for what I played so far. I still have to beat a lot of the Resident Evil games though, but I'll get around to this eventually. This 2 and Code Rock X. Super Smash Bros. Melee, the self-proclaimed best game in the series, and I really agree and disagree. I like all three of them, so I really can't, choose. But I think if I had to pick one that was a little bit better, it might be this one. I don't know really for sure. The Polar Express. I only played this game like once or twice, and it was a pretty good game. I only played it once. I haven't beat it yet, but I actually thought I liked the movie, but the game actually was quite fun. I just haven't beat it yet, and I haven't played it like in years now, and I only played it like once or twice. It's a pretty good game for a movie though. Movie games tend to suck, but this game was pretty decent actually. I just haven't beat it yet. I'll get around to that another time eventually too. Harry Potter: The Quidditch World Cup. They finally made a game about Quidditch, and I'm still hoping one day they can actually make a sequel. And this game was quite fun, but I think they really can improve on it a lot. Make the characters maybe a little bit more like like what they look like now in the older, how they look older in the books, the movies, around the 6th and 7th year, and include new characters and stuff. Maybe make the guys look a little more like them instead of the cartoonish look. But I like the style in this game. I consider I'm not a person that likes graphics that much, but the style of this game actually is quite cool though. It's like the old prison, the old Sorcerer's Stone and Chamber of Secrets games for the PlayStation 2 GameCube, and I actually like those styles. I think they could use a similar style to this, mixed with a little more the realistic style they've been putting in like Prisoner of Azkaban and Goblet of Fire and Half-Blood Prince games, and make a new one, slightly upgraded gameplay, make it put online even too, the Wii even, and Wii, PS3, 360, or at least the Wii at least, and I'd have fun playing it. You never know. And my last game, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. The only Fire Emblem game I have beat so far. I'm almost done with Radiant Dawn. I've only barely played 7, 8, and the remake of Shadow Dragons, the first one. I'll get around to playing those games eventually. It's like I have a lot of games to play. And, well, what else can I say about the GameCube? Well, I actually like the GameCube. I don't think it's the best Nintendo system that was ever out. Like I stated yesterday or last night or whatever, in my Nintendo 64 game collection, my favorites were the Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64. But I do think the GameCube had a lot of good games, though. I used to have Wind Waker, though. I feel kind of stupid for selling that game now, but I used to have Wind Waker, and I used to have what other games did I used to have for the GameCube? I did rent F-Zero GX. That game was pretty fun. I did play a few other games here and there, but I don't know. I did used to have WrestleMania 18 as well, and I did rent Mario Sunshine. That was a decent game. I don't know. There's not really much I can say about this system. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad at all. They did have a lot of good games on it. And well, that's my GameCube collection. See you guys later.